You know what? I'm going to make a video on this. This is ridiculous. We watched 15 seconds of this. So Kamala Harris is currently panicking because Donald Trump wants to push the Save America Act. And what the Save America Act is a system to where when you go to vote, you must either have your birth certificate, your driver's license, or your passport to vote. I think that's perfectly fine. Why? You need your license to drive, to drink, buy cigarettes, shit, go into an R-rated movie. I think requiring certification of who you are when it comes to voting for the president of our country is pretty reasonable. And now, why are we doing this? Well, it's currently released that China had put into America over 260,000 fake votes in order to enact their agenda to get Biden to run the United States. Why did they want that? Because Joe Biden was a joke. They want to weaken us. They have already done this with propaganda on our short-form attention span content algorithms, which brainwashes more people to support things like BLM or trans rights. And so now Kamala Harris is freaking out because they want voter identification, and she thinks that's a bad thing. Wonder why that is. It's like she's running for president. And they're trying to also pose this as if Donald Trump wants this so it can save his term. Brother, he's already in. The Save America Act wouldn't even go into effect until after the midterms regardless, to my knowledge. Could be mistaken. But it's not like Donald Trump is trying to run for a third term, which in reality, he probably is the only president in America to ever win 4 times and only run twice. But these people, they're just deceitful liars because they want to take advantage of places like California, which is all just a bunch of illegal immigrants faking votes repeatedly to push in candidates who won't punish illegal immigrants, to weaken us, completely destroy our country as a whole, and allow these criminals to cross our borders because they don't actually care about the security. They just care about enacting their agenda and making America worse because they're most likely just paid off by other countries to destroy us from the inside. Let's talk about what Kamala Harris says about Donald Trump and the Save America Act. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think you should need to prove that you're an American citizen to vote? I think, obviously, yes.
This president is trying to push this SAVE Act, which basically would require that for people to register to vote, you're going to have proof of who you are through a passport, which a lot of Americans don't have.
Why would you not have a passport?
Or a birth certificate. Same point.
Why would you, as an American, not have a driver's license, a birth certificate, or a passport? Were you not born in America? Oh. Do you not get how brainwashed you have to be to fall for some dipshit like Kamala Harris? Like, think about how low IQ you must have to actually be on this woman's side. I don't know why we want to protect illegal immigrants more than our own people, but for some reason, liberals and Democrats just love the idea. Oh, the United States birth rate's declining. Oh, well, let's bring in a bunch of immigrants to rape our women. Oh, that'll really fix it. This is disgusting. This is disgusting rhetoric being pushed.
Obstacles to make it difficult for you to register to vote.
I really am dumbfounded that I still have to come to the floor and have this debate with anybody in this chamber. I'm one of the newest senators. I just got to Washington last year on behalf of the great free state of Florida. And I fought like heck to protect that state during challenges this nation had never faced before, and we did it. We're now one of the most successful states, with one of the states with the most secure elections. And you better be darn sure I'm going to do that here as a United States Senator on behalf of all Americans. It shouldn't be controversial. It is not complicated. It is a basic safeguard of our republic that ensures our government remains truly of, by, and for the American people.
Obviously.
And from the beginning, the founders...
You should be fucking furious as an American citizen where your vote as someone who loves this country and wants the betterment for this country holds the same weight as an illegal immigrant who seeks to destroy us. Why in the fuck do our votes count the same as someone who lives here and wants to make this place better versus parasites who cross our border and want to destroy us from the inside?
Understood the importance of fiercely protecting our elections. Framers like Alexander Hamilton knew that our laws and our systems should reflect the will of the American people and no one else. And so Americans must be able to trust that their elections are not corrupted or skewed or nullified by non-citizens voting or ineligible persons voting. Questions about election integrity are not new.
I agree. And by the way, a country that cannot believe in its own voting system is on the verge of having a civil war. And I promise all of these libtards as well, you do not want to fight us at all. Do you think a bunch of conservative men are afraid of some confused genderqueer individuals where their only experience in life is being autistic in their mother's basement with multicolored hair, talking about, oh man, it's so hard when they won't let me in the woman's restroom? I promise you, we are going to obliterate you. And that's why they want to rig our elections. And this is why they want to use emotional guilt to control you. You must break free from the shackles they have put on you. You must.
They were recognized
Or we're going to end up like Europe and the UK.
and debated by the founders themselves. During the Constitutional Convention, one member expressed concern that states may make false returns of their elections. States today give licenses to those here illegally and then register them to vote.
Yep.
A lot of that paperwork happens at the same time.
Yep.
It's the responsibility of Congress to uphold the election integrity of this country. It's our responsibility to do that on behalf of our constituents back home. In fact, I think it's the responsibility of this chamber to put it up for a vote so they can see who is standing up for them back home.
Yep.
That is the only way we can ensure the people.
I think everybody knew the United States Congress was absolutely cooked when Donald Trump did the addressment of the country. And all of the Republicans stood up in support for making the America a better place for Americans. And literally 99% of the liberals sat down in their seats because they believed that our country's purpose was to serve other countries. I'm sorry, bro. I am not going to be a slave to emotional guilt put onto us by other countries because they're too stupid to fix themselves. That's not my fucking job. It's not our job to fix other fucking countries. We take care of ourselves. And then, if we have some left over, sure, do whatever the fuck you want. But until I see these fucking highways finished in San Antonio, until I see the crack problem dealt with in New York, until all the street signs are in English, all these other countries, here's an idea. Why don't you fucking figure it out yourself, just like we've been trying to do since 1776?
People have confidence in this system and the legitimacy of our results of elections. And this is about more than one bill. Look at any of the election integrity measures that are coming up. I'm proud until we act upon the most vital aspect of protecting our democracy.
Obviously. Everybody who is sound of mind should be pushing forward the Save America Act. And if you're not, the country is even more corrupted than we previously thought. Obviously, voter integrity is the most important thing to protect in this country because that is how all the decisions are made. And it would be nice to keep it that way. But if the people cannot trust in which the votes are compiled, our entire country falls apart. And we don't want to end up like Ireland, UK, or anything in Europe.